Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, and make sure you're not missing any of the content that we have coming out. Because today we're going to be diving into Future State Aquaman issue number 2. Now, if you didn't catch issue number 1 or you haven't been keeping up with the Future State line, don't fret, I have you covered. Check out my link in the description as well as the top of this video. It'll take you to a playlist that'll get you completely caught up on everything Future State related. Now, there is one other issue that we have to cover, and that's Legion of Superheroes. We will get to that. I don't know if it'll be today or in the next coming days, but I promise you guys we will get that video out. I just really want to focus on Marvel tomorrow, and then I'm going to be doing some more traveling. But hopefully by the weekend, any videos that I do not get out, I promise you will be out. And with that being said, let's dive into this issue. Alright, so getting into this issue, we learned a little bit in the last issue about the ocean. We learned that all the oceans are connected through one great ocean, and that through this, Aquaman and people like him can travel interdimensionally through oceans. And we saw Andy and Jackson separated. Aqualass and Aquaman were separated. Aquaman imprisoned and Aqualass left on an island. And we pick up 6 years ago with Aqualass washed up on this beach. Now, Aqualass is missing a leg, and so her washed up on the beach here, she is bleeding out profusely. And this is when some local fish start talking to her and ask her, like, do you need all of this blood that's literally falling out of you? Because they think that it's gone and it's never coming back. And she's just begging them, like, help me. And she's begging and pleading, but the fish are just like, you know, we have to discuss it with our headmaster. Glimmerfish deliberations usually take no longer than 6 months. And she tells the fish, like, I can't wait that long. I need you guys to help me now. And she uses her powers, and one of the Glimmerfish come up and attach and become a fully functional leg on her. And then the fish let her know there will be no deliberation, return our brother, and leave this island at once. And Andy's just like, I don't even know what I was doing. Like, I was just trying to get you guys to help me, and this happened. And the fish let her know that you violated nature. You forced him to do this, and we will not permit it. And she just tells the fish, yeah, well, I'm sorry. Like, I promise I'll give your brother back, but I have to find my brother first, and I need 2 legs to be able to do that. And the fish try to tell her, you won't survive this island without me. And she begs to differ, because her brother has taught her everything that she needs to know. And we see lessons of, like, hunting, and her practicing those skills now. But the whole time, the fish constantly in the back of her head just telling her that she's going to fail. You know, lessons of desolation. All of these tools that her brother has helped her learn. How to throw hands, how to be able to fight off all of these frog people that the fish are sending after her. They're making her life miserable as possible so that she'll give her the brother back. But all the lessons that her brother have taught her have helped her learn how to fight against these things, how to fight against all the challenges brought to her. But she also knows when to retreat. And after her shelter is destroyed, she heads off, with the Glimmerfish following after her. And she finally gets away from all of them, only for the one on her leg to start talking. And she tells it, like, listen, like, I got away from the stupid island to hear all of them shut up. Like, you need to shut up too until I say so. And then she tells it, like, you can tell me now. Tell me why I keep shifting around from world to world. And it says, you travel the confluence, a living nexus of worlds, connected by one great ocean, protected by the one great beast. The confluence is alive, and a being of water. She conducts water and the beings within it into the shape and state that best suits her, even without her express intent, even without her express knowledge. The confluence takes her because unconsciously she wants to be taken. And then she asks, so why isn't it taking me to my brother? And the fish replies, perhaps it is taking you there. Maybe not in the way that you think is best suited, but it's not defined by your perception of lines of distance or of time. And after all this time, she finally finds him. And tomorrow night is when she makes her attack. and controlling the animals of the sea. They all have their assignments, and they go in. And inside Neptune's most fortified deep sea prison, Aquaman lives, taking out the guards to the best of his ability, only to be zapped into submission. But this is when Aquawoman comes in, crashing through the top of the ceiling and having water pour in. And this is where we see Aquawoman lose it. They've kept her brother chained up for 6 years. And she starts smashing skulls, and Aquaman stops her. Tells her that this isn't our way. And tells her, like, we can beat the crap out of these guys. Break them all the way down. But leave them alive so they remember who did it. He kept telling her that life is a lesson, so teach it. And this is yet another lesson that she's learning, which is restraint. And this is when they head off and get to the surface, and we see all of the fish surrounding her, and he tells her, let them go. Let all of them go. And she does. And she breaks down into tears. And Aquaman goes over and hugs her, lets her know that they're alive, they survived, and that they're never going to be separated from each other again. And to break up the emotion of it, he lets her know, like, remember what I said before? You know, hopping around different dimensions, lost in time, some freaky glowing leg thing. Like, that's how you make the Justice League. And she kind of chuckles and calls him a liar. And he's like, you know, that's what I heard. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think it's really awesome that they opened up this new nexus of a portal for Aquaman and Aquawoman and all the sea people to be able to actually travel that's not using the speed force or something of that nature. And it really does open up the possibilities of you being able to literally go anywhere in the Omniverse and have some kind of adventure. But this story really was a lot of fun. We got to see Aquawoman's powers and what they really have become. And it's really unique and awesome to see. I enjoy it. I think Jackson is a really cool Aquaman as well. He really is teaching her everything that she needs to know to be able to take his spot, to eventually be the mantle for Atlantis, you know, for the sea, so on and so forth. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and until the next issue,